Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Opera Stream. I have there's just a lot of songs in the database, and you never really truly know what you're gonna hear. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Good work. Hi, everybody. So,
Ooh, this one's really good.
Coffee.
well timed.
Coffee.
Well timed. Yesterday was Mallory's birthday.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make, and like, my birthday fell on a stream day.
Uh-huh.
Yours did not, so I wanted to start this off and say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
So happy birthday. Belated.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you yesterday,
Yeah.
too. It's not,
Yeah.
not like all day I was like, I'll tell you tomorrow. But it's
You can't know tomorrow until we have a stream.
Look at that. You got birthday pee. High pee train. I just want folks to know that that's why we're eating cake for breakfast.
Yep.
I mean, we're also adults and we can do whatever we want. Darn it. That's one of the many joys of ascending past childhood is if you decide that you want to eat birthday cake for breakfast,
You do.
who's going to stop you? Eventually your doctor and dentist? Maybe. But then those key moments, you get to enjoy it. Mallory decided that that she wanted to have a funfetti cake.
Mm-hmm.
And made a funfetti cake. And actually, you've been hoarding the frosting for like forever, haven't you? Or did you just pick it up?
I just picked it up.
I thought that there was one that you had in the cupboard for a long time. Oh,
No, I picked them both up the same day.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, am I thinking of like the banana one?
Yeah. And that was the mix.
Okay. I didn't think I was crazy. Also, dear Lord in heaven, we're already 56% on level 4 hype train. Dear Lord. I saw as I was coming up and sitting down, I saw that there were some milk bombs. And you can keep hearing the If you use the word birthday in a cheer,
It'll do the party horn.
it does the party horn. And if people are saying happy birthday, it will do the party horn because happy birthday contains the word birthday. I think I want a different song. Birthday song. Oh, that's nice. It's not exactly what I would put on for like a typical like
Birthday song?
birthday song, but it's still pleasant. The one before was a little like it's like an RPG where you're like going through the sewers, and I'm like, I don't want to go through the sewers right now. I'm not really interested in sewer time.
How's the cake?
Very good. It's very, very good. Also, there's something actually genuinely thrilling about eating cake for breakfast.
Yeah.
It actually, the truth is, adults are just big children. It's just, no, it's the truth.
I know.
The older I get, the more I realize it. I look back at people, you know, when I was 15 and I was looking at the 25-year-old and I'm like, they have things together. And then I turned 25 and I was like, Lord mercy. No, we put the lives of 15-year-olds in the hands of a 25-year-old? Were we crazy? But like I'm just, you know, a big kid. So when I eat cake for breakfast, it scratches a very specific itch in my brain that's like,
Look what you're doing.
look what you get to do. And I'm like, yeah, cake. It's very important. Anyway, thank you all for
Coffee.
for the coffee. Actually, I could legitimately say that.
Yeah.
There is so much Tim Hortons down there, and I do actually have many of you to thank for that. But thank you for the high P train on a Tuesday morning
birthday
here.
train.
It is. It's a birthday train. It is a birthday train. We appreciate it. If you're just if you're new to the concept of the high P train, if you do a gift sub, or a cheer of at least 100 bits during the train, then when the train ends, you get
Special
a
emote.
special emote courtesy of Twitch. And actually, we just learned that they've
Changed them.
yeah, because they were the same set for a while, and then the other day there's like completely new stuff, which is really neat. Anyway, so yesterday was Mal's birthday, and
Dan's birthday.
and it was Dan's birthday, and then was it the day before that was Tim's?
I'm pretty sure Tim's was the 5th.
I thought it was the 5th too, but I saw people saying happy birthday yesterday, and I was thinking, it's not Tim's birthday, but maybe it was. Maybe it was. Oh, that is milk. You can fit so much milk inside this bomb.
Sephiroth
Gracious.
said it was the 5th, yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, Tim's birthday is the 5th. Yesterday is Mao and Dan's birthday. And then Emil's birthday is the 8th.
Yes.
Fairly certain, the 8th.
I have it all on my calendar.
And then Haley's
Because I
birthday.
can never remember
Then
dates.
Haley's birthday is the 12th.
Yeah. And my
Yeah.
sister's is the 16th.
Yeah,
There's someone, who else is in April?
yeah.
Is Missy in April too? Is she like the 22nd?
I'm not entirely certain.
I don't know.
Also, Hype Train
25th.
25th.
Someone says 22nd. Maybe it's someone in my family. You don't need to do that ever again.
Oh, you didn't like that?
No.
That's me. That's my glitch voice. Did you know I had a glitch voice?
Sounds like you're drowning.
I'm drowning!
Stop!
It's a special skill. It's a special skill you never know when you'll need. Also, first off, congratulations to everyone for getting on that high P train, because the train literally finished. In a minute, when it's done, all the emotes will be given out. But holy crap!
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sincerely appreciate it, and happy birthday, Mal.
Thanks.
Happy birthday. Now, obviously, yesterday we were self-isolated along with the, most of the rest of the world. So it's an interesting birthday, but we still had fun.
Yeah.
What did you do on your birthday?
I played Animal Crossing. And after I got out of bed, because
true.
I played Animal Crossing in bed, I made the cake. And that was fun, because it's been a while since I've got to bake something.
My mom really wanted to make something for Mao. And Mao was insistent and was like, no, you really don't need to do it. I've picked up stuff to make something myself, and I'm going to make something.
Because I don't get to bake normally.
So Mao really wanted to do it.
exciting.
Mao wanted to do it herself, so she did. My mom made brownies for Dan though.
Yeah.
So my mom actually made a plate of brownies. Is it on a train?
They were frosted, right? Were they frosted?
I don't remember now.
I thought you had said frosted, but I may be wrong because I didn't
I think
see
you
them.
invented that word.
Okay.
But she made a tray. Oh, I was thinking of tray. That's why I said train. She made a tray of brownies, and dropped them over at Dan and Lindsay's place. And Dan actually did a stream yesterday, so he was talking about it, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad that he, enjoyed that. But while that was going on, your birthday celebration was mostly just relaxing.
Yeah. I didn't paint yesterday. I had planned to, but then I talked to my grandma, because my grandma's birthday is also this month.
You talked to your grandma, but you also just kind of, in general, had, like, you talked to all your family
I was
all
getting
day.
there.
Okay. Aw, even Peggy has come to wish us a happy birthday. Thank you, Peggy.
Thank you, Peggy. But my grandma's turning 91 later this month, because she turned 90 last year on the vlog.
Good Lord, wow.
So I talked to her a bit, because she's getting a little stir-crazy, so I'm trying to call her, like, at least once a week. And I talked to Carly on FaceTime, So I got to see her and her cat, and Kyle was there because he's working from home too.
Mm-hmm.
And I also talked to my dad and Rhonda. And I talked to my mom. So I was on the phone a lot yesterday.
I mean, I was on the phone a lot, and I was like, one thing about having a very small family is that when it's my birthday, I just I just call my parents, and then I'm done. It's like, that's it. That's it. I don't talk. There's no one else I talk to on my birthday.
Every year, I mean, when I'm not like a child and at home, ever since I was in college or if I was away for my birthday, my mom always calls, and she doesn't even say hello on my birthday. She just starts singing happy birthday. Like, it's the one thing I feel like in life, like, you can definitely count on is on your birthday, my mom's gonna call and she's gonna sing. She's just gonna start singing. And I said that when I talked to her yesterday. She said she picked that up from her mom.
Oh, okay. So it's just been a thing that's happened for a long, long time. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Like the running of Peggy.
Yes.
Tying things together. Anyway, it was a good day. Like, it's one of those things that everything in life right now is just kind of on hold.
Yeah.
Where it's like, at some point when we can,
we'll go out to eat again.
We've been, I think a lot of people have been writing a lot of rain checks. So we've been writing a lot of rain checks. We've been saying, when we can, we will go do a thing. Can't do it now, but at some point we will. So, but I think a lot of people are there, and a lot of people are operating under those circumstances. So, when we can, I would like to,
go have sushi.
Yeah. But in the interim, having birthday cake for breakfast is great.
It is.
It's great. It makes you feel alive. Anyway, as one might imagine, during a morning where there is the highest of P, there's quite a few alerts. So I'm gonna kind of.
I'll work on my coffee and cake while you do that.
I'm gonna kind of move through some of these quick. 19 months from Rejects Kari. 6 months from TM May 628. Happy birthday, Internet Grandma, and Dan, whose relationship in the family tree is still a mystery. Also, Q Law and Order. Boom, boom. 6 months. You got 15 months from Kazeumi. 6 months from Whitaker. 10 months from Amaranth. 18 months from Missing No Leader. Well, stuck at home at my parents' for months with nothing but Animal Crossing to keep me busy. Could be worse. Hope you guys don't get too stir crazy. One of the things that I think is keeping us, well grounded is the fact that we can work.
Yeah.
I feel like if I couldn't work, I'd probably go a little crazy.
Well, we have so much other stuff we could be doing.
Yeah. I guess I would just start, playing through games.
That's cleaning up the house, because, there's stuff everywhere.
So that's where our brains diverge. I'm like, yeah, I could play video games, and you're like, we could clean. Roland has been playing a lot of video games. Yeah. Because I've been touching base with Roland every once in a while, and I was talking to him, and he was like, I'm going through Death Stranding, and he's like, I have 60-something hours in Death Stranding. I was like, okay, and I checked with him 2 days later or something, and he's like, yeah, I beat it. He's like 105 hours, and I'm like, whoa, there's just a lot, of games that he's been playing.
I talked to him yesterday because he messaged me and said, hope that I had a good birthday. I miss Roland.
He on his Instagram, he's just been posting movies that he likes, and I can't help but wonder if he's just been rewatching movies, because he'll almost every day, sometimes more than once a day, he'll post a still from a film and then talk about why he likes it. And I was like, you've got to be rewatching some films. I think that's probably why. Anyway, we got 100 bits from Ice Chocobo. Appreciate it. 15 months from the Demonic Diva. Crunch. Going to work at the grocery store, there seems to be a shortage on cookie dough, which is sad, because I've really wanted to make chocolate chip cookies for a week. Why? I'm sorry, you could go for cake.
I can't find flour.
Really?
I haven't seen flour. Wait, I saw flour at Food Lion, but I haven't seen it at Publix. Publix has been out of a few things consistently.
I mean, so one thing about it is that, you know, if you are like real serious about trying to find something,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of grocery stores.
Yeah.
But we have never went to a second grocery store. You know, we'll just we might try a different grocery store on a different
Day. Yeah.
day. But
We'll make
I mean,
do with whatever one we've picked that day.
Yeah. And like part of it, that's part of the experience. In my view, is like you can't truly plan for what you're going to get. So you go to the grocery store, and for the first time ever, we're walking every aisle. You know, like we don't ever do that, but when we go to the grocery store now, we walk every aisle just to see what's there and what we're going to attempt. And you know, we've had pretty good luck, all things considered. Has there been stuff that was missing? Yes, definitely. Like chicken? What is chicken? Chicken hasn't existed in years.
I mean, I have some in the freezer.
You have chicken in the freezer?
I bought that freezer bag of the stuff that we don't like as much.
Oh, the frozen stuff. Yeah. We haven't been able to, specifically, we haven't been able to find fresh chicken.
Yes.
That's I did see the bags of frozen chicken. It tastes a little different.
Well, it's fine in the slow cooker.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going to do with it.
You know, Jeff says, I'm using our flour stock to make pizza. Seems to me like the proper use of flour.
I know some people are doing sourdough. And I thought about it because I've done it before. I did it when I was student teaching. I had a starter. And it was so good. It's some of the best sourdough I've ever had. But it takes up so much flour. It's such a waste. And I have yeast, so I could just make regular bread. And not, like, use all the flour to feed the starter.
Purple Pollo asked, is there a reason you don't bring the vlog camera to the stores to show how much is left? I have done that. Well, it's not the vlog camera specifically. I've been shooting, anytime we were in the stores and I shot stuff, I was using my phone. But I have done that. Like, I have shown some of the stuff in the stores. I didn't do that the most recent time because it just really hadn't changed. But maybe I'll just start forcing myself to show it no matter what, just kind of a snapshot in time. But yeah, whenever we've left the house, I've basically I haven't been taking my camera because that's one more thing that I'd have to sanitize, and it's easier for me to just leave that at home. And if I want to film something, use the phone, because I'm going to sanitize the phone anyway. So that's kind of where I've been.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Ajo says you don't do that because it's rude. I mean, that is another thing, is that if I'm going to shoot something in a store or something, sometimes I use my phone just because it's smaller. People are used to seeing a phone get out, like, do something.
Instead of the contraption you have.
Yeah. People are very intimidated by anything larger than a phone coming out. So that's another reason
And I mean, your camera has gotten huge. So.
It's bigger than it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, what the next one could be slightly bigger. It's possible. I don't know. Dead cat and all. I don't have the mic on it. I almost never have the mic on it. Only if I'm at home and
it does moist crunchy potato.
Only if I'm at home and I'm using it like in a particular scenario. If I had the dead cat on it, I'd be scared to use it basically anywhere. Everyone would be like, "What you got there?" We've got a gift. Get some gift subs. A milk bomb here from Nixelpad. 5 gift subs to Umbreon Studios, Xbox 360 Man 17, Titan Tauros, RHD 162248, and UK Cats 0066. Nixelpad, thank you. Appreciate it. I also got a 19-month resub from Troop Captain 97. 19 months, and I still don't know what to type. The trick is, at 20 months, you gain an epiphany.
Do you?
Yeah, and you suddenly know exactly what to type. It just naturally happens at 20 months. 8 month sub from Crunchy Tuna. Here's to another 8 months. Cheers. I was gonna grab the coffee, but I was like, it's real far away. And I did it anyway. 4 month resub from Jacob Tyler 96. Hello from Japan. American entertainer working in Japan. I finally set up my alerts for breakfast stream. Eating with you, though my meal was a late dinner, will really help the immersion. Sending love and good vibes your way. Keep up the good work. Awesome. Stay safe. And I hope that you are, as much as you can, enjoying Japan. I mean, I guess that things are probably similar.
Vosex, did someone say Japan? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I mean,
their numbers are obviously lower.
Yeah.
Because ours are highest.
We're winning.
And, but the Japanese are more suited to staying away and not touching things because it's just part of their culture with wearing masks anyway. And
I was gonna say the Japanese are not used to this. They're just used. It's a part of the culture is let's not spread disease.
Yeah.
And that's not something that is ingrained into American culture.
Yes.
So.
Did Abe put a thing up in Japan? Emergency condition issued in some parts of the country, Tokyo, Osaka, and 5 more prefectures. Okay, I know schools have been closed for a while, because I watched Sumo last month.
I'll allow this song. I'm sitting here and I'm like, this song.
Oh, Shinzo Abe announced it today? Okay.
We've got 6 gift subs. Milk Bomb from Penguin Frog to Huntino Watum, 2 random words, Pixel the K-Wolf, 9 Blades, and Bubby Boy 2. Penguin, thank you. Appreciate it. This is such a good song. 15 months from Vegetable Sorbet. Too tired to think. Insert funny message here. Insert laughter here. Right back at you. 19 months. This one was a good.
The cappuccino one? That was good.
This one was a good. 19 months from Tachi Gamer 96. Good morning, grandparents. It snowed here yesterday all day. Please send
no.
I am so sorry. Our high today is 82 degrees.
It's warm today. We're supposed to have some severe weather this afternoon, too.
I like how I say that as the key changes. It's appropriate. Yeah, 82 degrees. And I'm interested in maybe taking a walk, but honestly, when you get to 82, you might get...
It starts getting too warm, and it's so humid. What even is our humidity?
I mean, probably existent and a bit.
75% right now.
Real men can handle the chill. Okay. What about real men can handle the heat? Because I can take 100 plus.
What's the temperature back home? Oof. It's 46 in Milwaukee. They're getting snow next week.
One on God's good earth is Wisconsin.
I mean,
it's 72 degrees, but it is going to snow on Thursday.
When I student taught my last year living in Wisconsin, we had a snow day on like April 28th.
That's wrong. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not the way it's supposed to be at all. We got 100 bits from Umbreon Studios. Thank you, Umbreon. 300 bits from Nixelpad says, I had the gift sub ownership for just 1 second. It gets passed around a lot. 3-month resub from Josh R2D2. That's a plus. Jotre gives a sub to Tom Under Fire. That's a good username. Big Milk Bomb. 10 subs from Murmur to Toast Grandchild, The Retro Bard, Timmy Ford, Leviathan Music, Goyo MS, Andy 4849, Maskminder, Gamer Tarasu. Kind of said that right. Fuyate and Guy Fiati. Remember, sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for that. We got 300 bits from Wise and Rail. Says, happy yesterday birthday to Dan, Mao, and me. Happy birthday, Wise and Rail. Excellent. So many people share that birthday. Well, 3. And possibly more.
Possibly.
Possibly more. I doubt that you're the only people in the entire world.
Yeah.
Only people in the entire world. Actually, no, there's another person on our Discord that had a birthday yesterday as well. And then I think someone else was saying that their mother or parents or something had a birthday. So yeah, there's quite a few birthdays. We got 18 months at tier 2 from Rianne74. Rianne, appreciate it. Gold toast and a golden 1+ at that. 500 bits from Satsu says, that reminds me, happy birthday, Mao, for yesterday. We appreciate all the birthday wishes.
I was so excited to see Animal Crossing birthday.
I was so disappointed.
I know, I'm sorry.
That I had a very different experience. I talked about this a little bit on Dan's stream yesterday, but in Animal Crossing, they'll throw you on your birthday. You have a little birthday party. The villagers are like,
and it's
hey.
been like that.
Yeah,
in,
and
every game.
Yeah, that's not a new thing. But I didn't get that because I played on my birthday. When you start out, the island is like rudimentary, and it's like, oh, it's your birthday. No one cares. Go pull weeds. But one of the items that you get on your birthday is your mom in game mails you a cake, which seems hard to do. But anyway, she mails you a cake, and it arrives on your birthday. But because I was playing it on my birthday, I didn't get it until like 2 days later.
What cake did you get?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I had noticed, because we were all over on Dan's island, his cake had roses on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mine has carrots. Mine's carrot cake.
Oh.
So I'm not concerned, wondering.
I'm very concerned about
Curious
this cake.
is the word I was trying to say. What yours was.
Oh, I have no idea.
And what other people got.
There's currently nothing in my house because it's completely filled to the brim with turnips. 300 bits from Opera Bubbles, who says, good morning, everyone. I'm so excited this morning because one of my very favorite comics, Check Please, is about to start its final run of updates this week, starting today. The author is hoping really hard to get it trending on Twitter today because the book is publishing today as well. I'm trying really hard not to sound like a sponsor, LOL. But anyway, if y'all want to give the series a read online, please give the hashtag OMGCP and hashtag CheckPleaseLastSlice a boost. Interesting. I have not heard of that. Check Please. There's a lot of good comics. I'm someone that doesn't regularly read comics, but I really like webcomics, short form stuff that it's a single like 4-panel thing and I can get it start to finish. What's the one that you like with the woman with the big head? They got big heads and it's only wholesome stuff.
That stuff. That's Katana Comics.
Is that it? Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah. It's cute. I send you stuff all the time.
Mal's always...
I'm going to double check because I'm...
Mal's always sending me those. And I like those. They're cute. What are you looking up?
Making sure I have it right.
I mean, it's the one with the big head. Anyway.
Is chat telling me, yeah, Katana Comics.
You did it.
Yeah.
So that's one that Mal likes. But Opera Bubbles likes Check Please, so give it a check, please. See what I did there? That is wordplay. 3 months from John Kid 91. Appreciate it. 150 bits from Tachi Gamer 96. Thank you. 300 bits from Nixopad, who just says birthday pee. Everyone should take a quality birthday pee. 500 bits from Murmur. I was about to say, I actually have something to talk about related to that. But it's not really that. It's not that. Remind me. It's not exactly that, but I'll tell you about something. 500 bits from Murmur, who says, happy belated birthday to Mal and Dan. Thank you, Murmur. Thank you for all of the gift subs as well. 200 bits from Wise and Rail. 300 bits from Asian Pets Lovers, who says, "Happy birthday, Mal." Isn't it nice? Like, because yesterday the only person that told you happy birthday, I mean, well, not just me, but like
The only person yesterday.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, within the home, there exists.
Your parents dropped something off.
I know. I'm getting there. I'm explaining my story. Within the home, I am the only one that exists. So I tell you, and then like my mom stopped by, and you talk to some folks on the phone.
Yeah. I also had like Facebook messages.
Okay.
And
Yes.
tweets and.
Okay, but what? Listen, you're really undermining my point. My point is,
I'm the only one.
I'm not the only one, but I'm the most important. But what I'm trying to say is, it's nice on your birthday. There's people that wish you happy birthday in a live environment. It feels real. It's like a real birthday party. We even have cake.
Birthday party breakfast stream.
Yeah, it is a birthday party breakfast
Yeah.
stream. We don't have like streamers because we don't like have those. But if we did,
Oh, you mean like these streamers?
yeah.
We don't have any streamers. I thought you meant like people as like the occupation. I was like, but we are the streamers.
I meant the things that you.
The stuff that comes out of that party horn.
Are those streamers too?
The ones that explode.
Those are streamers?
Yeah.
Streamers are thin
Ribbons?
sheets of paper you put up on the. Anyway, I've clearly not explained myself very well, and then also everyone is now stuck on the streamer thing. But what I was trying to say is, isn't it nice
To have birthday wishes today.
have birthday wishes
It is
today?
very nice.
That's what I was trying to say. I really could have taken that entire, like, 4 paragraphs and made that one sentence, like, isn't it nice people wished you a happy birthday?
Yes.
But instead I was like, I live in the house. Remember yesterday when I gave you a hug? I live in the house. 16 months from Laney Bears. Laney, thank you. Got 12 months. That's a year from Colin Day P, who says, I really glad to see that I've hit a year, but I've been watching live since breakfast stream started. Thanks for always making great content, and happy belated birthday, Mal.
Thank you.
Aw, thanks, Colin. 300 bits from Writer Book Ninja. First time sharing bits, but wanted to celebrate for my 23rd birthday tomorrow. Also, belated birthday wishes for Mal. Well, happy early birthday. 23 is a good. 23 is a good year. There's a few birthdays that I think, because they're not like the people would talk about like the big important numbers, they're a little overshadowed. But I very vividly remember being 23 and enjoying myself. I was like, 23 is a good year. I like 23. We got 4 gift subs. It's 5 actually. There's 5 up here. From Queen's Thief. Queen's Thief sent subs to Pokenerd86. Liddy Titty 210. That is a tongue twister. Riddles Speedruns. Brer Oswald and Catherine 2609. Queen's Thief, thank you. And then a very big milk bomb. 20 subs from Sparkstrike 13 to Svetroid, That One Dylan, The Musnik, Super Nerd Girl 42, Scuba Steve 90,000, Toko WH, Rainbow Nez, CB Kohenstem, I probably said that right, Pillowman 839, Arcane Yeti 64, Miles 1 Baseball Top Hatch, Dakota 19, Tony 99 Rock, Jesus V123, Mega 1260, Flames Runner, Regulus 64, Revigilant, and Prince Bubblegum. Again, Sparkstrike. Appreciate the milk bomb, sincerely. All that stuff was happening earlier when we began.
Yeah.
We could not even keep up at the time. 331 bits from Somber Mink 91. Belated happy birthday bits. Thank you, Mink. 500 bits from Tune 9822. Happy belated birthday, Mal, and another good morning to both of you. It's been a good morning. Part of it is that I have not finished my cake.
You still have cake to eat.
And I still have cake to eat. It's very different from toast because the toast gets cold.
Yeah.
And like I'll still eat it,
And
but
the cake is getting warm.
which is it's fine also because we've had it in the refrigerator. We got 100 bits from Ange Min. Thank you. We got a Lugo 44 gives a sub to Piggybank 126. It's a good name. Existential Joker gives a sub to Breakfast Cake 1. That's what it is. 300 bits from Jacob Tyler 96. Pride Hype. Thank you, Jacob.
Sorry, Jeff said what I was thinking. Because Coffee Cats posted the Pelican. And Jeff said, put cake in Pelican mouth.
If only we had a pelican.
No. We don't need one.
Wouldn't that be a fun...
No.
Kep could travel around...
In Pelican mouth?
In Pelican mouth. Kep would be the captain of a ship, but the ship would be the SS Pelican. Kep would be, like, in there, and then, like, the little lid would... Well, it's the mouth. But the mouth would open up, and then Kep would pop out.
I wish I had time to just draw things.
Pop out and be like, there! You wish you could draw Kep riding around in a pelican mouth?
Captain of the Pelican ship.
When it opens up, Kep's wearing just a little captain hat.
Yes.
Like,
meow! Jeff said, just head over to the beach and grab one. Nothing to it. Skirt the barriers in the way of the beaches.
I can count the amount of times I've seen a pelican at the beach on, like, one hand. Do not often see pelican. They're probably more... You're probably more likely to find them on the pier.
Yeah.
Because that's where all the fish are.
Yeah, where people are fishing.
Yeah, they will steal your fish. It's a true thing. 8 months from Dude4269. Thank you, Dude. 100 bits from Aaron the Nut. 7-month resub from Aldo512. Hi P birthday, Mal. Also, just wanted to thank you guys for having such a consistent schedule so I don't forget what day it is and go insane. No worries. I am here to forget because I just do that, but then in the process make sure other people remember what's happening. We got 6-month resub from Ginger Tail, double plus. 300 bits from Calyx. Happy birthday. Thank you, Calyx. 300 bits also from Phantom SVT. Happy birthday, Mal. Hope you and Steven are having a wonderful week this week. It's been pretty good. This week in particular is going to be busy.
Mm-hmm.
This is a busy week for me. That being said, when it's over, there will be a lot of stuff done and ready, and that's good. And next week, I think, in particular, I'll be able to relax a little bit. So I'm happy about that. The reason this week is busy is that today I'm doing a First 20 stream at time to be announced. Tomorrow I need to record some stuff. And then Friday we are doing the morning Mario stream.
Uh-huh.
Or the evening Mario stream. So I've got a stream today and a stream Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday is always, Steven and Friends. So by Sunday, I think things will be cleared up. Renee says that means we're on call. I was telling my mods, I think yesterday, I apologized for the fact that, we're always on time for breakfast stream. We're always on time for game night. And, I can never predict when First 20 stream will happen. I'm like, I know it's going to be today. And, that's it. It's, the best I can do. Because I don't know when I'm going to get started, and I don't know how much tech issues I'll have in the setup. And I hate it. I wish I could be it will always be at this time. Because that's the way I like to be. And, I have no idea. Last time I went to set it up,
Did something not work?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes I'll go to set it up, and it'll be this just is broken. This is just broken.
Just broken.
Just broken.
Like Friday when we tried to set up Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the times that we have been late on Friday. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not terribly. I think we were 4 minutes late.
Yeah.
Something.
A few.
It's not too bad. I get 300 bits from Am in Iowa. Happy birthday to Mal and Dan. Thank you, Iowa. And then 300 bits from Florelia, who says, happy belated birthday, Grandma Mal. Grand Mal, if you will. See what I did there? It's Grandma, but with an L.
I got it.
Okay, I didn't know if you did. 300 bits from Danny X6. Birthday hype, yay! Thank you, Danny. 500 bits from Vegetable Sorbet. Happy belated birthday, Mal. Appreciate it. 300 bits from Joshua F36. Birthday bits. Thank you. 300 bits from Konosuga, who says, happy birthday, Mal. I'm going to try to make the Mal Makes logo in Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Cool.
Not New Leaf. New Horizons. Sorry. It's muscle memory.
Yeah.
Because that was the Animal Crossing game for a
Yeah.
very, very long time. 500 bits from SparkStrike13. It's not Mal's birthday. It's not today.
No, it's not.
Well, the rain falls down without my help. It's a good song. Look it up. It's called It's Not My Birthday. Appreciate it, SparkStrike. 1,400 bits from Chrissy G, who said, many happy returns of the day, Mallory. Hope you enjoy. Thank you, Chrissy. We got a subscription from 63 Phils. Appreciate it. 300 bits from Renee, who says, the happiest of birthdays to the greatest grandma on the internet. You're such an inspiration to everyone. Maddie has learned so much from your videos and paintings. She looks up to her Auntie Mao a lot. May you have many, many more big birthday hugs. I like Auntie Mao. That's a good name. But you won't. I was like, but you are not an auntie in real life, and I'm not an uncle. Sorry, I had to quickly figure out
If you were an uncle or not.
I had to figure out what has to happen for that to happen.
Carly to have a kid.
And I realized the only
option.
way is if Carly has a kid. Okay. I was like, but what if my cousin? And I was like, that's not how that works. I'm
No.
like, okay.
That would be your first cousin once removed if your cousin has a baby.
Okay. So if you were an only child,
Yes.
then we could never become aunts and uncles, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Although I have been an honorary uncle
Yeah.
a few times.
You've also been
Yeah.
a godparent.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Probably not. But I think it's just it's just a title. Is the official thing where godparent is like, if I pass on, you will take care of my child?
I mean that's the connotation, but
But I didn't sign a paper.
no, but normally family would take first, like grandparents.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember who I'm an honorary uncle to and who I'm a godfather to. Which makes me a bad both of them. But I know it's probably been said at some point. It's fine. Uncle Steven does egg collecting. That's right, I forgot. I am an uncle, but only to eggs. God, I love eggs. I haven't had the egg sweats in a bit. 100 bits from Raspberry Kate. Thank you, Kate. She got a sub from Fossilworth. It's a good name. And then gigantic milk bomb. Huge milk bomb from Fossix.
32.
32 subs. To Zachman7, 97123, Nysam5, Omarion Disco, Mook Squared, Nick Millini, MLE64, Laria in Purple, Mike Brown, AJ Red 20, Asian Pets Lover, Abiel88, Cicerite, Annie N26, Book Panda 99, Oracle, R in the Nut, Tilly SA, Griff 1357, Abdon Bell 123, Eden Underground, Cam Digger, Desmond Cook 2012, Crystal Hero, D of Doom, Heathcliff 510, Zelcher 0709, Captain Marvelous, Gokai Yellow, Iker 5 Via, Kirashi Draconis, Chaotic Doctor, and Rockstar 671. Fossix. Appreciate it. Fossix making sure that everyone gets a healthy dose of calcium this morning. Including me, because there's calcium in this.
Some, yeah.
The only reason I say that is because I helped make the cake.
Uh-huh.
And by helped, Mal shouted ingredients at me and I got them out of the pantry.
Which was what? Oil and water?
Hey, don't downplay
And
the fact I
eggs?
helped. I helped. I don't know how to make a cake. I just watch you do it. Anyway,
It's a box cake.
too difficult. But one of the things that she shouted out was milk.
No,
Right?
it wasn't.
Wait, what do you mean?
There's no milk.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What did I put milk in?
I don't know, but it was not the cake.
This cake's ruined. It has milk in. No, what was the thing I put milk in? I just put milk in. I put milk in something. You were like, get the milk out, and then I had to pour in the milk into the thing. It was 2 1/3 cup milk. Oh my god, that's the hamburger helper.
Yeah. I think you just filmed while I made the cake.
It was the...
And you did the dishes.
The hamburger... Sorry, my brain... My brain remembered so vividly pouring the milk into the thing to measure it, and it just associated it with cake. I was like, I did it. I put the milk in the cake. And then I'm realizing now that was Hamburger Helper. We just made Hamburger Helper.
That used milk, yes.
And that was the milk. Okay.
And that was like 2 extra days ago.
Cool. How did I get on that? That was
Calcium.
milk. It was calcium. Fossix, thank you. I have to move on because I feel dumb. 500 bits from Cobalt Custard. Happy birthday, Grandma. Hope it was a fun day with plenty of Animal Crossing.
Lots of Animal Crossing.
There's a good bit of Animal Crossing yesterday. 500 bits also from Penguin Frog, who says, so many birthdays. There have been so many birthdays. I'm glad that you had a good birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, and it seemed like Dan had a good birthday as well.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, last year's was very special.
Yeah, you, Dan, and Haley were all in Japan last year, and it covered all 3 of your birthdays.
Yeah. And I mean, like, on the 5th, we went up to the Ryokan, and, like, that was really special.
Oh, I remember.
But
on Dan's actual birthday.
Yeah, he wanted to ride the roller coaster.
I went with him and Alex, and we went to a Japanese Denny's. As Fossick said, remember the Denny's?
So, like, that was really special, but, like, I don't know, this is one to remember, too, because this will be, in history books.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We will remember eating birthday cake on breakfast stream. That's what we'll remember. Also, so many beans. Have a beans. Beans have been rolled. The coffee beans have been seen and acknowledged. And I just updated the Patreon list.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I had that ready on Thursday, so I did that over the weekend. I believe I took care of that. So this is the list for March is how it works. It's one month behind, but it's updated finally. Patreon.com/StephenGeorge or Malmix. If you're interested in supporting us over there, we appreciate it. Let's continue reading some of these as I daydream about Japanese Denny's and the fact that because I didn't get there before 11 a.m., I didn't get to try pancakes. Not that they would have been very different, I guess, but just a very different.
I had pancakes in Japan the first time.
I did too. We had them at Jonathan's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were confused because they considered them dessert.
They also came with
fruit.
Tomato.
Yeah, they did come with a slice of tomato.
There was a slice of tomato on the pancake, and I was like, I'm gonna eat this separate. But always fun to experience new things.
Yeah.
Fossick says, yeah, that happens sometimes. 300 bits from Gold Mage, who says, happy birthday, Mal. I just finished rewatching your Twilight Princess Misty Castle painting. And between your old paintings, I'm rewatching in the new paintings, like Illusions, oh my god. I'm continually impressed and blown away by how amazingly you can bring emotion and mystery, or mystery, to canvas. Thank you so much for the peace you helped bring me with them.
Thank you.
And Mao is working on her next piece.
It has a lot of depth.
I mean, not yesterday, but otherwise.
Yeah. I should have worked on it yesterday.
Well, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
The one that you're working on now, I think, is relevant.
Yeah.
And then also, I think it's going to be a very peaceful one.
Yeah, I think so.
So if people,
Brandon's right. It feels the opposite of flat.
So if people are looking for then you'll have to give the watch whenever it's finally out.
Jeff is intrigued and repulsed by the tomato with the pancakes. It was a slice of tomato like you'd put on a burger, Jeff, on the side.
Yeah,
like
thick.
A garnish. It wasn't like on the pancake. It was like next to it.
No.
Wasn't it?
No, I don't believe it was.
Oh, potato. That's okay.
No. I believe it was served on top of the
just like sat there?
I believe so. Also, was there mayo?
Not on that.
Was there some sort of something that was not... I feel like there was some sort of sauce or something that was like under the pancake?
No, because that would have repulsed me, and it wasn't.
I don't know. Japan really likes mayo, so it's like not that unusual. Thomas says, my grandma would eat a slice of tomato with every meal, just placed on top.
I love tomato.
I mean, I like tomato.
Garden tomatoes. The ones from the store are terrible. But, like, if you grow tomatoes, like, I could eat them. Like, cherry tomatoes, I would eat them like grapes.
I like,
They're so good.
I like,
Thomas says, but like everything.
I mean, that's... might be a bit much. My, I remember growing up and my mom would slice tomato and then just eat, like, sliced tomato with just a little salt. And she put it on sandwiches and stuff, too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm the same way. I like tomato. Just a little bit of salt. It's good. Anyway. We got another milk bomb. 5 subs from Crunchy Professor. And they went to Young Money Amiya, Kansas 17, Aegis Xenoblade 98, 09 Murphy M, and Arctic Kitsune 213. Crunchy Professor, thank you. Appreciate it. I get 100 bits from Somber Mink, as well as 100 bits from Break All the Pots. Thank you. We got a 13-month resub from Goombario, who just says, happy birthday. Appreciate that. Spaghetti-O Bird gives a sub to Trademark 13. And we got 666 bits from Akira Dre, who says, happy birthday, Grandma. Toast birthday.
Toast birthday.
With an O-E.
I know.
The first Peggy of the day was from Rian74. And it just says, happy birthday. We appreciate the Peggy birthday. Got 200 bits from Adris 10, as well as 100 bits from Crash Burn Reborn, and 100 bits from Human Brian. Thank you all. 2-month resub from That Gamer Gerbo says, glad it's my day off. Working retail has gotten easier than a few weeks ago, thank God. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure that it is still definitely difficult, but the fact that it's getting a little easier is good.
That's what my mom was saying.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Her store's staying more stocked. And she, you know, she's taking care of stocking her section of the store because she doesn't have any employees under her.
Well, then also, the other thing is that as the initial panic starts to, like, as more people see, oh, this is life now, it'll probably, you know.
She did say that there were customers, like, she's stocking shelves, and they're, like, right next to her, reaching around her, grabbing stuff, and she's like, stay away from me.
Yeah, she wishes they would give her some distance. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I have to get by anyone, I'm generally like this anyway, but especially right now.
Yeah.
I stand away from them and I go, excuse me.
Yeah.
So, actually, one of the times when we went to the grocery store recently, we ran into someone we knew, and, they wanted to talk for just a little bit, so I was talking to them, and we were in the way of the onions, and there was a woman who, we didn't notice, that was just kind of sitting there waiting, and finally she was like, excuse me, and then I looked over and I'm like, I'm sorry, and then we moved, and then we moved what we thought was out of the way, but she was trying to get something else, and then she was like, I need to get to the onions, and we're like, oh, sorry, so then we just, like, completely changed aisles, so, but she got her onions. She got her onions. The second Peggy, 2033 bits, was from Troop Captain 97, to the tune of Double Vision by Foreigner.
I can't think of how that goes.
You got Double Vision. Is that it? I know the song, but it's not a super well-known song in my brain. And it's going to be too hard while I'm thinking of,
What is this, C418?
Well, yeah, just anything else playing. Run and hide from it's a double Peggy. No disguise from that double Peggy. Who, when she finds me, she's always good to me. The double Peggy is the best. Oh, wait! That's alright. Not my most well-known song. I know some Foreigner. Some Foreigner. Thank you, Troop Captain. Ice Chocobo gifted a sub to Do Not Do That Again. which was from something earlier,
Yeah, don't do it again.
but is funny in the relation of Steven, stop trying to sing Foreigner. You tried. Double Peggy, but no vision. Deep lore. Deep lore. 12 months, that's a year from JV Tours. 1 year of crunch. Took this week off for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm so excited. Enjoy. Enjoy. I really liked the demo. If I had more time, I would play the whole game. But I do not have time. Square sent me an email and was like, "Do you want to play this?" And I was like,
Yeah, but...
I was like, it's not that I don't want to, but I already played the demo, and I'm not going to request the full game if I don't plan on covering it. So I passed on it, but maybe at some point in the future I get a chance to experience it, because it's episodic. There's going to be more of them. You know that?
No.
Okay. So, a non-spoilery version of this, Final Fantasy VII is a long game
I knew that.
that is kind of like this big grand adventure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy VII Remake follows it. It's the same game, but like things are so fleshed out now, like so fleshed out. To put this into perspective, the remake is 37 hours long and only covers the first 5 hours of Final Fantasy VII. So Final Fantasy VII is a long game,
Yeah.
but the first 5 hours you're in the city, Midgar, and like the remake is like almost 40 hours long, and it's only covering that first bit. And it's because they're fleshing out different sections, and also there's cutscenes and voice acting now, so
Yeah.
things just inherently take longer. But yeah, it from everything I've played and then everything I've read about, you know, reviews and stuff like that, it's really well loved. And Penguin Folks says that sounds terrible. Well, on paper it does, but when you start reading about reviewers talking about their experiences with it, it sounds like they really did right by it. Because I agree, on paper it sounds like, oh god, they've stretched it, what have they done? But it apparently people really, really like it. Just all the stuff that I've read about it has been very, very positive. And there's a few things here and there, but on the whole, like this is the scale of this remake is crazy. I mean, it's like really, really wild. So
I know Kyle is excited for it.
yeah, I think it's gonna be mostly for people who adore Final Fantasy VII. So I hope people, enjoy the remake. So Ladru says, I mostly think it's sketchy that they didn't put part 1 in the title. Well, not to spoil things, but like they're based on how the remake flows, like there has to be more, from what I've read. So it's not that this is, they announced it years ago as episodic, and I believe that's still the plan, based on the extent of this remake. Like there has to be more, basically. So, let's see. Okay, 15 months from Elva Tyler. 15 months, and it says that might have gotten cut off, but congrats on 15 months. 300 bits from Kazuhime. Cheers for video games, keeping everyone entertained at home.
Yep.
Thank God for that. Matt and I were having a conversation the other day when we were in the car, when we had to go get groceries, about the fact that so many of our friends, and probably so many of the folks watching right now, are deeply ingrained in video game culture, and we have a leg up in this sort of situation because we're not freaking out that much about like, oh, we can't go outside and do this or that, the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's plenty to do at home.
There really is. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. There's, video games. But if someone is not a video game person, I can see that they're like, oh, I'm getting stir crazy. I have to, Bill Rasmus says we have a leg up on being antisocial. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have worded it exactly that way, but you're not technically wrong. You're not wrong. It's true. So like, I feel bad for anyone that's like, I have to go socialize with friends.
Thomas says I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, I'm all right. Woo, introverts unite. Yeah, I love my friends, and I would desperately love to see my friends, but I feel like I'm handling things a lot better than I've seen some other people online handle it, you know? So, Renee says, I have literally trained for this. So, yeah, I'm... The circumstances that are happening in the world, like, they're not ideal, and bad things are happening. But given the circumstances, being stuck at home is, to me, not the worst thing.
Yeah.
Being stuck at, like, the bowling alley or the grocery store, that would be worse. What if we...
The grocery store lock-in?
Like
a Girl Scout sleepaway?
I was thinking more like Stephen King's The Mist.
Oh, okay.
You know, like if I was stuck in Stephen King's The Mist and I had to live in a grocery store, like that would kind of suck. But I'm at home and like there's video games, so I'm like, I'm fine. It's fine. Also, shout out if you're looking for a movie to watch.
No.
Don't listen to her.
No.
If your birthday was yesterday. If you're looking for a movie to watch, no spoilers, because spoilers can ruin that movie quick. But check out Stephen King's The Mist. It's one of my personal favorite movies.
Coffee.
It may qualify as horror.
Yeah.
Is it a horror film?
Yeah.
I think it's a thriller. I disagree with the notion that it's a horror film, but it's very good. It's very, very good. Watch it and then get back with me on Thursday. It's good. Thomas says you're a bad man.
Yep.
It's probably not the type of movie people need right now, but it's still a very good film. 500 bits from Elva Tyler. Accidentally sent my chat message early. Oops. Here's some quarantine bits. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. 6 months, double plus to Shazzy Man 405. Double plus. Been working on my backlog of games and I've decided to play BioShock after I finished Chrono Trigger since your LP made the series look cool to me. It's a great game. It's a great game. And as a reminder to everyone, it's coming to Switch at end of May.
I think that's the plan.
I believe that's when it's coming. Maybe sooner. I don't know. But yeah, it's fantastic. Highly recommended. And if you like BioShock, play BioShock 2. Because all of them are good. 4 months from Spaceboy 333. Another month down, quarantine is helping me see more streams. Silver linings. I'm glad more folks can tune in because of that. 19 months from Ultra Husk. Happy birthday, Mal. Hope you had a good day.
I did.
Thank you, Ultra Husk. 8 months from Byriosu. It's a very hard thing to say, but I got there. 20 bits from Zach Chillman, who says, newly licensed security officer here. Took a while, but it's worth it. You need a bodyguard? Call me. I'm also starting at a security company soon, so here's hoping it goes well. Also, happy birthday, Mal and Dan. They're on the same day, right? Oh, God.
Yeah, you're right.
You got it. You got it right.
And congratulations.
Congrats. That would be a really interesting job, I think. There's a lot of jobs that, like, they're the type of thing that I can't see myself doing or being good at, but, like, I imagine them and I'm like, that would be a very interesting, like, career path. And the very specific challenges that would come along with that. But I wish you luck. I get a sub from Locke Coley. Thank you, Locke. 8 months from Jaboko says, happy birthday, Mal, and also happy birthday to Dan and my mom. We have a tradition where we all play Mario Kart on her birthday. She never really plays games, but it's a lot of fun. Happy birthday, y'all. Well, that's a cool tradition. Mm-hmm. I like that. I also I love it when you have a parent that doesn't necessarily play video games. Yeah. But they'll play something specific for like a holiday or whatever like that. It was always my mom playing Killer Instinct with me. And that's a very strange statement to make. Mr. Gameboy 18 gifted a sub to happy unbirthday. That's true. As of today, unbirthday. 300 bits from Emily13. Good morning, Stephen and Mal. I finally get to catch a breakfast stream. Happy birthday, Mal. Appreciate it. 300 bits from Trademark13. Happy belated birthday, Mal. I'm going to let you say thanks, because I've been saying thanks for all of these, and it's not my birthday, but like sometimes I'll pause for a brief second to see if you'll say anything, and I think I've said it so much.
Sorry, I'm distracted by chat, too, so there's too much going on.
Because you're reading, you're reading both. Okay. Because I feel bad to take credit for your birthday.
No, I appreciate it.
Because, like, Read the Nintendo Painter gifted a sub to belated birthday. And then I want to say thank you, but then I'm like, but it's not my birthday. It's not today. It's not my birthday, so why do you lunge out at me? Troop Captain 97 gifted a sub to Pelican.
Pelican.
Put cake in Pelican mouth. Or put Kep in Pelican mouth.
Here, put cake in Pelican.
I am not a pelican. That's very rude. Wow. Are you saying I have a big mouth?
Yeah.
Moist Crunchy Potato gift a sub to Captain Kepler.
Where is Captain Kepler?
Keppy!
He's probably watching birds.
Kepler! Here, bud. He's been summoned. We'll see what happens. 300 bits from Core K0017. Happy birthday, Mal and Dan. These birthday bits are for you.
Thank you.
500 bits from Mr. Game Boy 18. Be real, you two. Any and all friends you have that have kids. Nikki, you are basically their uncle and aunt. It doesn't always have to be blood related.
That's true.
It is true.
Because we're, Auntie Mallory and Uncle Steven to them.
I get that title. And I mean, I like that. I like that title.
When Lily was a little bit younger, before she was good at enunciating, she was saying Maui. And at first they thought she was saying Maui. Hawaii. Like.
And then they eventually figured out
they figured out she was talking about me.
Maui. So. That's cute. It's very cute. We got a 3-month sub from Tricky Nick 0920. Good morning from the West Coast. Good morning, Nick. 100 bits from Kazayumi. Appreciate it. 11 months from B.O. Rasmus says, I guess I work from home now. Shrug. That is the exact feeling and statement that I think a large portion of the country made in the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Yep.
It's like, well... And I hope everyone is adjusting to that as well as possible. You know, I've talked about it before, and I jokingly say that the best thing... Well, it's not joking, but the best thing about it is having your own private toilet. But there is obviously so much more to it than that, because it's like, oh, I have to stay focused. I have to try and get in the mindset of working from home. You may have other distractions at home, which can be very challenging. But one of the things I've always told people is try and get dressed and get ready. Mm-hmm. If you have the ability to work in pajamas and stay focused, I'm envious of you. I cannot do that. I always get up and get dressed. But that would be one of my biggest tips. Gaskorke said, do you have any tips? That's probably one of my biggest ones, is just, get up, get ready, wash your face, brush your teeth, put on
staying on a routine,
real clothes. Mm-hmm.
Have a schedule and stick to it, like Jeff said. That's helpful when I do that. So
that would be my recommendation. Treat it as work, and if you can, if you can put work in a separate work room, I would do that too, because it allows you to...
Or making a space for it the best you can.
Yeah. If you're...
There he is.
Hey, bud, you came up. Like, if you are someone who can lay around in pajamas and work on a laptop on your couch and be productive, I'm impressed, and go for it. But most people, I feel, cannot do that. So getting up, getting dressed, going into a separate room where you have a laptop or whatever that you're working, and then when you're done, you can close the door and just be done. Those are all my recommendations.
I'm just going to interject back on Lily and Maui for a second. Okay. Because someone was asking how does she know about that. They had just gotten back from Hawaii. Yeah. And they were in Maui, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why
they were confused.
They thought she was talking about the place. Moist Crunchy Potato gifted a sub to Introverts Guild. Introverts unite separately. 300 bits from Nixelpad, who says, Introverts unite, just not too close. read my mind, where I read theirs. Subscription from Skirpmoon. I think I got that okay. 4-month resub from the Thunderstriker. I was somehow able to get an internship over the summer. It's been crazy, but I've been... You cannot do that.
Sorry.
You are so distracting. Where was I? 4 months. 4 months from the Thunderstriker says I was somehow able to get an internship over the summer. It's been crazy, but I've been able to relax with Persona 5 Royal. Is it Royal or Royale? Does that have an E on the end? P5R. It's my favorite game, and I would love to see Mal paint something from it someday. Stay safe, everyone. I obviously haven't played the R version, but I played the first like 2 hours of Persona 5.
It's
just Royal. Okay, no E. And I liked it. It's the type of game that I think that I would actually really enjoy. It's just, again, game is long. Buddy, what are you doing?
He's standing on his back legs and just putting his front and just kind of laying down halfway.
Hi, bud.
Hi.
That is my cake.
No cake for Cappy.
Sorry, bud. No cake. Good boy. You gonna sit after you show everyone your butt? Good cat.
You can have your cake back.
I hope. We got a sub from Harvester451. Appreciate it. 500 bits from TrickyNico920. Happy birthday, Mal. During this time of isolation, I've gotten my mom to play Animal Crossing. She doesn't play games often, but I found out one of the few games she had played was the classic World of Warcraft. I remember the ad campaigns for World of Warcraft back in the day, and how they had like such of a wild variety of people that were like, yeah, this is my real life character, and I've put in this much time. But yeah, a lot of people loved WoW. I never personally played WoW, other than a very, very brief stint on a private server where things were accelerated. So I don't remember it very well, but a lot of people really enjoyed it. Get a 3-month sub from Miss Aurelie, who says, I was going to try and say something funny, but my humor juices are dry because I'm tired. Anyways, happy birthday, Mal.
Thank you.
And then 18 months from Dragna30, who says, happy birthday, Mal.
Thank you.
Congrats on OnePlus. On a morning that there's a high P train, it's going to take a while to get through alerts, but
yeah.
I did get through alerts, other than this one. 500 bits from Mr. Game Boy 18 says, honk. So how's Mal's Bioshock journey going? Making any progress? Still pumped for her to get to Infinite for artistic ideas. We haven't played in a little bit.
Yeah, haven't.
But it's still on the agenda. But to say that we've played recently would be incorrect.
Yeah.
There's been a little too much to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I desperately want you to get to Infinite.
Eat more cake. How is it?
You know.
Oh, I know. Yes, because I had some already. And it's gone.
I preserved mine.
Thomas says cake. Chaz wants cake. Chaz, this is the cake I wanted to make for Extra Life that I'm glad I didn't because we ended up with cake anyway. But this is what I wanted to make. Was rainbow chip frosting.
63 Phil said, you can't play Bioshock when you're playing Animal Crossing.
Oh, Thomas.
Which is admittedly like one of the problems. I would like to make time for Bioshock, but it is hard when that time is being filled with
Animal Crossing.
It's all right. Like I said, this week will be a little rough. It'll be a little busy, and then next week things will be better for me. But Mal's still behind, so
yeah,
you got a ways to go before your life gets better.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's in your hands, not mine. I can't do it for you, so just let me know.
Thomas is legit mad about not having cake.
Make some.
Yeah, this is a box cake.
Make cake. You can do it.
What I really want to do is make cinnamon rolls. Like homemade cinnamon rolls.
Mathman says, can't play Animal Crossing if you're ripping and tearing.
Thomas, when you go to the store next.
Unless you're playing both. Why is Thomas complaining? Go to a store.
2 weeks.
Okay, well then go in 2 weeks. Cake is available, man.
He just went, okay.
Well, then it's your fault for not thinking ahead and buying cake. Listen, if people can't get meat, if people can't get bread, that I understand. But there's cake. There's cake. Next time you're at the store, you're picking up your groceries, social distancing from folks, buy a cake. Cake mix and frosting. Like what, $5-6? There you go.
Eggs,
you got cake.
Oil and water.
Well, yeah, whatever. Apparently not milk. Unless you're making
mean-
hamburger helper cake.
If you're making it from scratch, maybe you need milk.
What? Hold on. Sorry. Thomas said he was wearing a mask and a lady asked why he was wearing a mask. Where's the lady been? What a weird thing. Thomas says a lady asked me why I was wearing a mask in the store. See, I would have been a smart butt immediately, because I would have been like, where have you been? Like, it's a fashion statement. What do you mean? Satsy says, why wasn't she? Which is the appropriate response. Thomas says, and 30 other people were wearing them. I mean, so the thing is, like...
Giga problem. Why aren't you?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry that happened to you, Thomas. Oh, I gotta share a story that happened to my mom. I didn't tell you this. I was talking to my mom. My mom has been freaking out a little bit because her and my dad have been taking all this very seriously, which is good. Part of that is they have had the Clorox wipes, and they wipe things down to sanitize them anytime they go out, come back in. Like, they're being very, very careful. And my mom didn't have very many Clorox wipes before this even started. And she was like, I really want to try and get some Clorox wipes. She's like, but I haven't been able to find them. Anyway, finally, the other day she actually found some. She was in Walmart, and she went down the aisle, and like, it's one of those things, like, you look down the aisle and it just looks decimated. But she walked down there and she said there was one pack left on the top shelf. And she was like, oh my goodness. And they come in like a
3-pack.
In a 3-pack
Yeah.
or whatever. So she got it and she put it in her cart. She said she made her way to the front of the store, and she went to the checkout, and the person was scanning the stuff. And when the guy got to the 3-pack, he stopped and he said, where did you find this? And Mom was like, it's back there on the shelf. And he goes, don't you think you should open it and share with everyone? And I was like, he said that to you? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, holy crap.
I mean, maybe if you had, like, agreed with someone in the store to share it, but, like, the cashier...
That's the it's the most insane thing I've ever heard.
You can't sell them individually.
No. No.
It's not in
Who
the
gets the
system.
other two? What the heck? Anyway, it gets worse. It gets worse. And my mom was exactly like
Yeah,
Chat.
Brandon, they weren't not labeled for individual sale.
No, they're not labeled for individual sale. They're the ones that are
Shrink wrap.
shrink wrapped
Yeah.
with 3 in 1. So my mom is basically exactly like Chat, like, what? And she was like, sir, I'm out of wipes. I need some wipes. My husband is
High risk
person.
Mm-hmm.
I need to have these wipes. And then the guy says, well, you need to hide those when you go into the parking lot, because someone will mug you for those.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, Jesus!
There's been no reports of that here. Like,
Jesus! What? I was so mad.
yeah.
I was so mad when she told me that story. It's like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Why would you... I was very... It's one of those situations I'm like, I wish I would have been there, because I would have said words. Danny X6 gifted a sub to Smart Butts, which is... I would have been a smart butt. I would have been a rude butt. Lord have mercy. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed the story time.
And, like, we haven't had any crazy stories down here of, like, people spitting on cashiers or anything.
No,
But, I mean...
some of that stuff has happened in the country. To say it has not happened would be disingenuous. Yeah. But also the media is going to try and report on those things specifically. And like there was a guy in, was it Charlotte? The guy that walked around on Facebook Live and was like,
yeah, I think it was Charlotte.
I got coronavirus, but I'm here, I got to shop, I got to do my thing, blah, blah, blah. And he got, he didn't even have it. He was literally just trying to be an ass. And he got 10 years or something. I don't know. It was like a big sentence. It was I think it was 10 years. And I'm like,
we do now, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike said you guys technically don't have a stay at home. We got it yesterday. And it goes into effect today.
Penguin Folk says that's called terrorism. Yeah, I mean that was the charge.
Yeah.
That was the charge. And there was a old, I don't want to say old woman because I don't remember exactly how old she was, middle-aged, whatever, that went into a store, not here, but there's somewhere in the U.S. where she had just went in and just coughed on produce, and it ruined like $30,000 worth, and she was just trying to make a statement. But again, it's domestic terrorism, and she was heavily charged. It's a federal crime. And I'm like, what are you doing? How hard is it to just be a civil individual? Like, even if you live in a fantasy world where you don't want to take this seriously, fine. Why on earth would you go out of your way to make life hell for everyone else?
Yeah.
So, do you deserve 10 years? It's not my call to make. But I'm not crying. Good God, people. Anyway, I hope that the Walmart cashier reconsiders using some of the language to other people. Anyway, Sparks 15 says 500 bits. Sorry to hear about that story with your mom. Hopefully she doesn't have to deal with those kinds of people again. And I mean, like, most people are good.
Yeah.
And it's we always hear about these stories, and sometimes they happen in our own lives, like what happened with my mom. But most people are good. Most people want good things for people. Most people are not trying to cause any sort of emotional or physical harm. But does it happen? Yes. It does happen. Anyway. Also 500 bits from Mr. Game Boy 18. Some are just crazy, like the women going to church, the Brother Jesus Church in Ohio that said she was safe because she's protected by Jesus' blood. Some people are just a little crazy. I mean, social distancing is very important. It's very, very important. I mean, that's why a lot of the churches have gone to, I want to say virtual services. That makes it sound like everyone...
Live streaming.
Yeah, everyone at home's got VR helmets on, which would be real cool.
And Mike is right. It's the few that are the loudest. That's
that's a
what
really
gets
good.
reported on the news.
But it's true. It's important to remember that in this time you are going to see reports and hear little anecdotes about things happening. But on the whole, people want everyone to be safe. People want to be good.
And Renee is right about the Mr. Rogers quote about the helpers.
Look for the helpers. It's a good quote. Yeah. So keep it in mind every time you read something that you are reading about something that is being amplified by news because it is a special case.
Yeah.
You know, most people, when we've went into the supermarket and stuff, people are careful, people are distancing. We're just now getting to the point where people are starting to wear masks because it was just officially recommended by the CDC a week ago.
Friday?
Just a few days ago. So, yeah. And my parents found toilet paper. That's the good news. This is at a different store. They went to Costco, and they said there was a guy guarding it.
They were only allowed one. Yeah.
And I was like, hey, but you got some. They said, we got some. I was like, good job. Good job. So, meal rest with 5 rolls remain. And we had bought some before all this went down, so we are still okay.
Yeah.
Still okay. I'm hopeful that by the time this is all said and done, or that by the time we need some, it will be a little more available as well.
Renee said there's distilleries making hand sanitizer. Our local one is. The one that took over the old Wings next to Dunkin'.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a whiskey distillery and they're doing hand sanitizer. And they're just giving it away for free, the little bottles.
Yeah.
They don't have bottles in stock, but they said if you bring, we'll give everyone 2 ounces or whatever. If you bring something, we'll fill it.
That's really cool. Anyway, I that's a story I didn't share on the vlog, and I won't. So I wanted to try and remember.
Is it a whiskey? Yeah.
While I was thinking about it. So the fact that it at least feels like there is a supply is starting to return a little bit is comforting. So I'm very much hopeful that by the time May gets here, we'll be able to buy fresh chicken again. That's the one thing. That's like the one thing. I'm like, I miss chicken. And I don't have to have it. I've got plenty of other options and stuff, but like that's the one thing that was always so abundant. And is suddenly like not there. Like where did the chicken go? I would like the chicken, but
I would also like the chicken back. What does this place do?
Are you looking it up?
Oh, they do a bunch of hard liquor. I didn't know. I thought they were only whiskey, but they do rum and vodka and gin.
Renee said, my friend has a 3D printer, so they are making masks for medical people. That's awesome. Actually, Haley has been making masks.
Yeah.
And
I need to make some for us and go out.
Okay.
I have so much time. I mean, not enough time.
Yeah, you're like, I need to make us some masks,
and I don't have enough time.
I'm thinking, no. First off, no, you don't, because we have some. We have
a couple.
We have a couple masks.
Yeah.
We at least have 2.
Yeah.
So we're fine to go out, because we bought some back in early 2017.
Was it? I thought it was further back.
No, it was early 2017. It was when we went to California.
Yeah.
To go on the cruise.
Yeah.
That's what we had them for.
Yeah.
So we've got maybe 5.
Chaz has a solution. Chaz said I can.
Make this month's painting on a mask, problem solved. Anyway, you distracted me. The point I was talking about Haley.
Yes, Haley is making masks.
Haley's making masks, and they're
really good.
They're really, really good. Like, she's good at it. She's also making them a fashion statement. And I was going to, Renee got me on the tweet there. Check out that tweet. Give it a like or a retweet, because Haley did a really good job. She's very impressive. Mal makes masks. April video. Possible. So the last thing I was going to talk about. Can you hear my stomach?
I can hear your stomach. Mine was making noise too.
I have been in a weird spot for the last few weeks with my stomach.
1 second. I need to grab some. Keep talking.
Okay. Oh. My bowels have never been right, but in the last few weeks, there's been something wrong. Not sure what exactly is up, but my stomach
It makes a lot of noise.
It'll scream for hours. Don't know why. Just does it. It does it a lot in bed. It's doing it right now, and it's like extremely loud. And it'll just keep going. I've also had. I mean, I always have like bathroom issues or whatever, but yesterday was bad. Yesterday was not a good day, and it finally urged me to go ahead and get an app that will track habits, like my food and my bathroom habits, so I can maybe see if there is some sort of correlation somewhere. Because if I was to go to a gastroenterologist, which I'm not gonna go during
right now,
all of this.
yeah.
But they would probably want me to track that sort of thing anyway. So that's what I'm doing. I got an app, and I'm starting to track stuff. And we'll see what happens. And see if it does anything. Renee said, you had given up dairy, are you still? I gave up dairy for about 2 months. And I didn't notice any huge changes. So, I don't know. And a lot of people saying it could be stress. And like...
Isn't there stress in the tracker too?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Although it's you put things in manually, so like you have to be aware of stress.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really suffer from that ever. It's very rare for me to feel stressed. Do I have stress? Yes, sure. But do I ever actively think I am stressed? No. Something has to be
I mean, you are pretty
bad.
much at a constant state of, like...
chill.
No, like, stressed,
Oh.
and you think it's chill. Because it's the same, always.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bella, heard. Yeah, I'm gonna track things. I've lost nearly 13 pounds since the beginning of the year, also. So I've lost basically a pound a week. I have not tried to lose weight. I've just lost weight. So I haven't actively attempted to do that. It's just happened. So, I don't know what correlations are to any of this stuff, but I'm going to start tracking it because it's definitely gotten to the point now where I'm like, well, let's maybe learn something. But I'm easy to eat better when you're not. It's true. It's true. So, I don't know. I'm just hopeful that I can figure out what the issue is, because I'm thinking I probably have some sort of food allergy or intolerance, and I just have to figure out what it is. So, yeah.
Can't.
I'll let you know. There were two apps. If anyone's watching right now and they're like, that I want to do this too. This is a thing I want to check. There were two apps that Mal researched that were very similar. One's called Cara, C-A-R-A. It's Cara Care, so C-A-R-A. C-A-R-E, and then the other one is Bowell, B-O-W-E-L-L-E. And I looked at both of them, and it basically seemed the same, so I went with Cara because it had more ratings. And I decided to do that. Did you show pictures of Cappy?
Cappy.
Look at that little feller. I love how you managed to capture all not only all the cords, but the pot holder.
Oh, that fell off this when you moved it? Yeah.
The pot holder that's been on the floor for like...
It was
how
up here.
long? I believe you. Anyway. Is that it?
That's about it. Just as a reminder, stream tonight.
I mean, I hope it's not tonight, but...
Well... afternoon, evening.
Let's just say between 5 and 7, and hope that it's earlier than that. That's you know, that's the hope. Poison Mushroom says, have you thought about getting an Apple Watch to help track your health stuff or something like it? I mean, if I get to that point where that would be helpful, then I would. Obviously, I'm in the earliest stages of checking on this stuff, and tracking it manually on the phone will be a good first step. If I get to the point where like a doctor was like, you need to track other stuff and an Apple Watch would be helpful, then I would, but I don't know if I would do that on my own, probably.
I've wanted one, but I don't need one.
Noted. Alright. We're set.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here, folks.
I gotta go check turnip prices.
And thank you for all the support this morning. Sincerely appreciate it.
And the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday again. Belated birthday. We'll be I'll be going live later today at some point, hopefully at a decent time and not a late time, with First 20 stuff.
I have important Animal Crossing meetings to attend with Haley, Lindsay, and Carly.
I hope you have important meetings with your canvas.
I do, but that's later.
I'm nice to you on your birthday. I don't enforce work on your birthday. And the next day I'm like, and you need to get back to work. But yeah, we'll do First 20 stream a little bit later today, and you know, we'll talk then. So I hope you guys have a good afternoon, and I will see you in a few hours for First 20 stream. Have a good Tuesday, everybody. I got here late. 3 bits from Danny. Happy belated birthday, Mal.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Danny. And then a 9-month sub from Ruin the Rooney. Triple plus.